Hello, just gonna check to see if you can actually hear me. Wrong button. Here we go. Sound is on. There we go. Ah, here we go. So, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, the original. Starting here. At the beginning, you rise from an orphan to hero as you journey through the Sword Coast and unravel the dark mystery of your lineage. These adventures will take your characters from level 1 to 10. I'm not going to do it that quickly, I don't think. And then, onto that one. We'll deal with that later. But it is the Enhanced Edition. I mean, realistically, it's Baldur's Gate, and then Baldur's Gate Shadows of Arm, not 1 and 2. Baldur's Gate 3 should technically be Baldur's Gate 2, because it's a new story. These are really tightly linked. Anyway, let's get to cracking. We've got a bit to do, so we've got A. For as long as you can remember, your view of the world has been limited to the heavily fortified walls of Candlekeep. Your foster father, Gorian, has done everything in his power to protect you and keep you out of harm's way. All of that is about to change. Forced to leave your home under mysterious circumstances, you find yourself drawn into a conflict that has the Sword Coast on the brink of war. An iron shortage of unknown origin threatens to plunge the city of Baldur's Gate into conflict with Arn. Meanwhile, there is something else at work, far more sinister than you can ever even begin to imagine. Let us begin. Characters. You have no exported characters. Okay. Single player. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. New game. I can't remember how to play. You who fights with monsters should look into the damn. If you're watching this on YouTube later, or if you're on YouTube now, hi. This is louder than I thought it was going to be. Hello. Literally just started. Wow. That's new. Sorry. Huh. I might move the camera around just to see where the best spot is. Gender is irrelevant. Wait. Males of the realm can excel in whatever profession they choose, whether wizardry, theory, or the arts of war. Females of the realm can excel in whatever profession they choose, whether wizardry, thievery, or arts of war. Nice to know that they were gender neutral with this thought process. Now to look like a girl. What is your portrait? It's going to look different from whatever I make. Wow, there's a lot there. Oh, these are one of the new ones. Hang on. Some of these are from... Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes the most sense because I will be using a bow a lot. It's just the way that I've played before. It's just weird. But I might as well just pick a dumb one because I'm just going to be... Some of these are new, actually. Neat. That would be fucking hilarious, but no. Alright, which is the most generic looking dude? Or just goblin? I can't play a goblin! No, I mean the race doesn't exist in this game. I look like the merchant. Race! That'll be a boring block. Might as well read these as well. Humans are the predominant race in Faerun. Humans rule most of the significant empires and kingdoms in the realms. They are the most social and tolerant of races, excepting perhaps the halflings. What the fuck did the halflings do? Humans may advance as any class, and are also the only race that can dual class. Humans may not multi-class. Right. That's something that I think they stopped doing in 3rd edition. Dual class specifically. Dual class basically is you could play 2 classes at the same time as long as they didn't clash. So you could play like a fighter cleric or a fighter sorcerer, a fighter wizard. But you couldn't play something that'd be like bizarre. Like you couldn't play a barbarian wizard because wizards need to concentrate. Barbarians get a bit angry. Elves tend to be shorter and slimmer than humans. Their features are finely chiseled and delicate, and they speak in melodic tones. Elves are looked upon as being frivolous and aloof. They concern themselves with natural beauty, dancing, frolicking, and other similar pursuits. Their humour is clever, as are their songs and poetry. There are 6 racial divisions of elves within the realms: Gold, Moon, Wild, Sea, Dark, otherwise known as Drow, and Winged, otherwise known as Varel. Elves have the following traits: 90% resistance to charm and sleep magics, infravision, +1 Thaco bonus with bows, short swords and long swords. Thaco we'll get into later. -1 open locks, -5 open locks, +5 pickpocket, +5 move silently, +10 hide in shadows, +1 to dexterity and -1 to constitution. Percentages is a weird one as well. Essentially every skill check was done on the percentile dice in the 2nd edition. There's a lot of weird shit in there. So, not really. You used a lot of different dice. Okay, now it's the half-elves. Half-elves are a mix of human and elven blood. They are handsome folk with good features from each of their parent races. A half-elf has curiosity, inventiveness, and ambition of their human ancestors, and the refined senses, love of nature, and artistic tastes of their elven ancestors. Half-elves have the following traits: 30% resistance against charm and sleep magics, infravision, and +10% pickpockets, +5% hide in shadows. On to the dwarves. Dwarves are short and stocky, easily identifiable by their size and shape. They have ruddy cheeks, dark eyes, and dark hair. Dwarves tend to be dour and taciturn. They are given to hard work and care little for most humour. They enjoy beer, ale, mead, but most of all they love gold. There are 4 racial divisions of dwarves within the realms: Shield, Gold, Wild, and Dark, otherwise known as Dwergar. Halflings are short, generally plump people, very much like small humans. Their faces are round and broad, and quite often florid. Their hair is typically curly, and the tops of their feet are covered with coarse hair. Overall, they prefer the comforts of home to dangerous adventuring. They enjoy good living, rough humour, and homespun tales. There are 3 racial divisions of halflings within the realms: the Harefoot, the Tallfellow, and Stout. Halflings have the following... Is there nothing with the dwarves? Oh yeah, there we go. Apologies. Rewind. No one edits this shit. Dwarves have the following traits. +2 bonus to saving throws versus paralysis, poison, death versus wand, versus rod, staff, wand, and versus spell, with the additional bonuses based on constitution. Infravision, +10% open locks, +5% find traps, +5% detect illusion, +10% set traps, +1 constitution, -1 dexterity, and -2 charisma. You really get shot under the thick of a dwarf, don't you? Bloody hell. I mean, you get the constitution bonus at least. Right, let's have a look at these. Halflings have the following traits. +2 bonus to saving throws versus paralysis, poison, death, versus rod, staff, wand, and versus spell, with additional constitution. +1 Thaco bonus with slings, +5 open lock, 5% open locks, +5% find traps, +5% pickpockets, +10% move silently, +15% hide in the shadows. With bonuses to +1 dexterity, -1 strength, and -1 wisdom. Gnome. Kin to dwarves. Gnomes, I think that's supposed to be akin to dwarves. Akin to dwarves. Gnomes are noticeably smaller than their distant cousins. Oh! Okay. Gnomes, as they proudly maintain, are also less rotund than dwarves. Most have dark tan or brown skin, white hair, and rather large noses. Gnomes have lively and sly senses of humour, especially for practical jokes. They have a love for nature that is only matched by their love for gems and jewellery. There are 2 racial divisions of the gnomes within the realms: rock and deep, otherwise known as the Svneblin. Svneblin. I've heard it before, I still can't pronounce it. I apologise. Gnomes have the following traits. +2 to saving throws versus rod, staff, and wand, and versus spell, with the additional bonuses based on constitution. Infravision, +5% open locks, +10% find traps, +5% move silently, +5% hide in shadows, +10% detect illusion, +5% set traps, and +1 intelligence, -1 wisdom. Now for the half-orcs. Half-orcs are born from the union of a human and orc parents. They are as tall as humans, but a little heavier due to their muscular builds. Their greenish pigmentation, sloping forehead, jutting jaw, prominent teeth, and coarse body hair make their lineage plain for all to see. In the Sword Coast, half-orcs are tolerated, as unlike in the north, the local people haven't had centuries of warfare with orc kind. Half-orcs are known for their great strength. Half-orcs have the following traits. Infravision, +1 strength, +1 constitution, and +2 intelligence. Well, we'll go human. Boring! Now, there are some new classes here. The Shaman, and technically I think there was another one as well. But the Shaman was a one from one of the supplements. This is 2nd edition. So the Fighter is a champion. Swordsman is a champion, swordsman, soldier, and brawler who lives or dies by his knowledge of weapons and tactics. Fighters can be found at the north of any battle, contesting toe-to-toe with monsters and villains. A good fighter needs to be strong and healthy if he hopes to survive. Class features: they may wear helmets, they may wear any armour and any weapon. User, they may achieve Grand Mastery, which is 5 slots with any weapon class. They may achieve Specialization, 2 slots in any fighting style, and allocate 3 slots in 2 weapon style. They begin with a hit dice of 10, and start keep with that. The requirements for dual classing is strength. The Ranger is a warrior and a woodsman who is skilled with weapons and is knowledgeable in the ways of the forest. The Ranger often protects and guides lost travellers and honest peasant folk. A ranger needs to be strong and wise to the ways of nature to live a full life. The ranger may wear helmets. They may wear any armor and use any weapon. They may not exceed specialization of 2 slots in any weapon class. They may achieve a specialization 2 slots in any weapon, any fighting style. They begin specialized in 2 weapon fighting style and may place a 3rd slot into it. They may also select a racial enemy, which grants a +4 to hit and damage rolls against selected enemy race. They may use Charm Animal ability once per day. They also gain the use at level 1 and an additional use every 2 levels thereafter. They may use Hide in the Shadows ability while wearing no armor, leather armor, or studded armor, and they may cast druidic spells starting at level 8. Their alignment is restricted to good, and their hit dice is 10. Their primary requisites for druid classing is strength, dexterity, and wisdom. So you have to have a certain score in those. The Paladin. A Paladin is a warrior bold and pure. This is going to take forever, I apologize. No, I don't. The exemplar of everything good and true. Like the fighter, the Paladin is a person of action and combat. However, the Paladin lives for the ideals of righteousness, justice, honesty, piety, chivalry, and strives to be a living example of these virtues so that others may learn from him as well as gain his actions. The he, I think, is because I picked the male name. Class features. He may wear helmets, may wear any armor and use any weapon. He may not exceed specialization of 2 slots in any weapon class, may achieve 2 slots in any fighting style and allocate 3 slots in 2 weapon style, may use Lay of Hands ability once per day to heal a target for 2 hit points per level of Paladin. And they may cast Detect Evil once per day per level. Stats at the 1st level. Right. With 4 uses. They may cast Protection from Evil once per day per level. Starts at 1st with 1 use. They may turn undead as a cleric 2 levels lower, starting at level 3. They may cast priest spells starting at level 9. They receive a +2 bonus to all saving throws. And their alignment is restricted to lawful good. Also, their hit dice is also a d10. This is where it gets scary. It gets less than d10. The cleric is a generic priest. How very dare you, sir! I would never think any cleric to be generic. Of any mythos who tends to the spiritual needs of the community. Though he is both protector and healer, he is not purely defensive. When evil threatens, the cleric is well suited to seek it out on its own ground and destroy it. The opposite is true of evil clerics as well, and there are also many variations in between. Okay? They may wear helmets, wear any armor. They may only use non-bladed, non-piercing weapons. And they've actually had to specify, because that sounds really dumb. So they have accessible to themselves the warhammer, the club, the flail, the mace, the quarterstaff, and the sling. So no arrows for clerics. You can't use a bow. Yeesh. You may only become proficient 1 slot in any weapon class. You may only become proficient for 1 slot in any fighting style, turn undead, and cast all 3 spells. Starting hit die is 8. The druid serves the cause of nature and neutrality. The wilderness is his community, and he uses his special powers to protect it and to preserve balance in the world. That was short. Yeah, the druid may only wear non-metallic armor. They may only equip bucklers and non-metallic shields. They may only use the following weapons: the scimitar, the dagger, the club, the spear, the quarterstaff, the dart, and the sling. If you want to be very specific with a druid, you would only use weapons that were non-metallic. So that would be the club, the quarterstaff, and the sling. Technically the dart, but most darts will be metallic as well. And just so you know, a sling is actually a stone. Even though it's called a bullet, it's usually stone. They may only become proficient for one slot in any weapon class. They may only become proficient for one slot in any fighting style. They will be able to cast all druidic spells. They can shapeshift into a wolf, black bear, or brown bear once per day from level 7. From the 7th level. At 15th level, they become immune to poison. At 18th level, you gain 10% resistance to cold, fire, electricity, and acid. You gain a further 10% resistance at levels 21 and 24. Alignment is restricted to true neutral. Your hit dice is 8, and your primary requisites for dual classing is wisdom and charisma. So the multi-class must be the split one, and the dual class will be the other. The mage. The wizard strives to be a master of magical energies, shaping them and casting them as spells. To do so, he studies strange tongues and obscure facts and devotes much of his time to magical research. A wizard must rely on knowledge and wit to survive. Wizards are rarely seen adventuring without a retinue of fighters and men-at-arms. Because there are different types. Because there are different types, or schools of magic, there are different types of wizards. The mage studies all types of magic and learns a wide variety of spells. His broad range makes him well suited to the demands of adventures. As a wizard, or a mage, you may not wear any armor. You may use only the following weapons: dagger, quarterstaff, dart, and sling. You may only become proficient in one slot in any weapon class. You may not place any slots in any fighting style, and you can cast all arcane spells. Your hit dice is 4, so watch where you step, you might fall over and die. The thief. To accomplish his goals, for good or ill, the thief is a skilled pilferer. Cunning, nimbleness, and stealth are his hallmarks. Whether he turns his talent against innocent passers-by and wealthy merchants, or oppressors and monsters, is a choice for the thief to make. They may not wear armor heavier than studded leather. They may not equip shields larger than bucklers, and may only use the following weapons: a long sword, a short sword, Really? A katana is a two-handed weapon. Sort of. Scimitar, the dagger, the club, the quarterstaff, the crossbow, the short bow, the dart, and the sling. That's a lot of weapons! They may only become proficient in one slot in any weapon class, and they may only become proficient in one slot of any fighting style. They may distribute 25 points per level, 40 at level 1, in thieving abilities, open locks, pickpockets, find traps, move silently, hide in shadows, detect illusion, and set traps. What I usually do is have it in find traps and do open locks. They start with the base scores of 10% in open locks, 5% in find traps, 15% in pickpockets, 10% in move silently, and 5% in hide and shadows. They may backstab for increased damage. At level 1 to 4, that is doubled. At levels 5 to 8, that is trebled. At levels 9 to 12, that is quadrupled. And from level 13 upwards, it is quintupled. You may use the set snare ability once per day. Gains 1 use at level 1, and additional use every 5 thereafter. Set snare. You set a trap in the chosen location when no hostile creatures are in sight. Traps grow more powerful with the thief's level and can only be triggered by enemies. The first level deals 2d8 plus 5 missile damage. 11th level, that is 2d8 plus 5 missile damage, and additionally dealing 2d6 poison damage. Am I reading that right? Yeah. Okay. The 16th level, it will deal 3d8 plus 5 missile damage, and 4d8 plus 2 fire damage. At 21st level, You will be dealing 3d8 plus 5 missile damage and 20 poison damage with no save. Slay the target if save versus death with a plus 4 bonus is failed. The alignment is restricted to anything except lawful good. Prime requisite for dual classing is dexterity. The Bard. The Bard is a rogue, but he is very different from the thief. The Bard's strength is his pleasant and charming personality. With it and his wits, he makes his way through the world. A Bard is a talented musician and a walking storehouse of gossip, tall tales and lore. He learns a little bit about everything that crosses his path and is a jack of all trades, but master of none. While many bards are scoundrels, their stories and songs are welcome almost anywhere, everywhere. You may not wear heavy armor, armor heavier than chainmail. Spells cannot be cast while wearing armor. You may not equip shields larger than bucklers, and you can only be proficient by one slot in any weapon class. May only become proficient in one slot in any fighting style. Thieving abilities is pickpockets. You have an increased law score. You may cast arcane spells second level. You may use Bard Song ability. While active, the Bard Song has the following effects. It restores morale of its average value to its average value, removes fear, protection from fear, and your alignment is restricted to any neutral. Hold on, let me check. Not 8 o'clock yet. Sorcerers are practitioners of magic who were born with the innate ability to cast spells. It is thought the blood of some powerful creature flows through their veins. Perhaps they are spawn of the gods themselves, or even dragons walking in humanoid form. Regardless, the sorcerer's magic is intuitive rather than logical. They need fewer spells than mages, and acquire spells more slowly, but they can cast spells more often, and have no need to select and prepare spells ahead of time. Sorcerers cannot specialize in magic the way mages do. Other than these differences, a sorcerer is very similar to the mage. It's not like similar at all. They may not wear any armor. They may only use the dagger, quarterstaff, dart, and sling. They may only become proficient by one slot in any weapon class. They may not place any slots in fighting style. They may cast any arcane spells. They do not have the ability to scribe spells into their spellbook as mages do. Instead, sorcerers learn a small number of spells at each level, which they can cast daily without memorization. That's why mages are fun. Monks are warriors who pursue perfection through contemplation as well as action. They are versatile fighters, especially skilled in combat without weapons or armor. Though monks cannot cast spells, they have a unique magic of their own. They channel subtle energies called ki, which allows them to perform amazing feats. The monk's best known feat is their ability to stun an opponent with an unarmed blow. Yeah, women can do that as well. It's called a slap. I'm joking, sorry. They may not wear any armor. They may only use the weapons available to the thief class except two-handed. They may only become proficient in one slot in any weapon class. They may only become proficient in one slot of single weapons fighting style, single weapon style, and may not put slots into any other style. They move 2 points faster than other characters' movement rate, further improves by 1 every 5 levels. I don't know what the points work as. They may take one unarmed attack per round, and an additional half an attack per round is gained every 3 levels. Damage dealt by unarmed attacks increase with levels as follows. First 2 levels is 1 to 6, 3 through 5 is 1 to 8, 6 through 8 is 1 to 10, 9 through 14 is 12, and 15 plus is 20. At level 9, unarmed strikes are treated as magical weapons and gain a bonus to hit and damage rolls. This enchantment improves to plus 2 at 12, plus 3 at 15, plus 4 at 25. You will receive a plus 2 bonus to saving throws versus spells. Deflect missiles, plus 1 bonus. Deflect missiles, plus bonus. Bleh. Deflect missiles is a plus 1 bonus to AC versus missile attacks every 3 levels. Right, so basically, 1 to 3, +1. 3 to... Yeah, you get the idea. Start with the armor class of 9 at first level, and gain an additional +1 every 2 levels. That's actually pretty good. May use Stunning Blow ability once per day. Gains 1 use at level 1, and an additional use every 4 levels thereafter. Stunning Blow. All successful attacks within the next round force the victim to save as a spell or be stunned. All? This special ability automatically modifies normal attacks. No targeting needs to be done. Whoa! The 5th level, you'll become immune to all diseases and cannot be slowed or hasted. At 7th level, you may use Lay on Hands ability on himself to heal. Huh. 8th level gains a -1 bonus to speed factor. How is that a good thing? 9th level will gain a +1 bonus to all saving throws and become immune to charm. 11th, you become immune to poison. 12th, you gain another -1 bonus to speed factor. 13th, you may use Quivering Palm ability once per day. And now, the Quivering Palm! The next successful attack forces the opponent to save versus spell or die. What the fuck? The special ability automatically modifies normal attacks. No targeting needs to be done. Fucking hell! The 2nd level, 13th level monk. Okay, roll a death save. You haven't rolled anything. I don't have to. You got to change that. Oh my god. At 14th level, gains 3% magic resistance per level. Starting with 40% at level 14. At 20th level, you become immune to non-magical weapons. The alignment is restricted to the level, and you begin with the hit die of 8. The Shaman! The Shamans forge a divine connection with the natural world, similar to the way druids commune with nature, but shamans are more spiritual than primal. They directly tap into the energies that flow through the earth and air, through plants and animals, and even through the dead, and shape these energies to obey their will. Nowhere is this more evident in their ability to summon powerful spirits as guardians and defenders. A being of two worlds, shaman value balance over dominance. Features include that you may only wear studded leather and hide armor. You may not equip shields larger than bucklers, and you may use only the following weapons: the dagger, the club, the spear, the axe, the quarterstaff, the dart, the sling, and the short bow. You may only become proficient with 1 slot in any weapon class. You may only become proficient in 1 slot of any fighting style. You may cast druidic spells. It does not automatically learn all spells of a given level as druids do. Instead, shamans select new spells to learn each level, which they can cast daily without memorization. They gain immediate access to a number of shamanic-specific spells, which can be cast like any other. Spirit Ward, Riving Fog, Spiritual Clarity, Spirit Fire, Recall Spirit, Spiritual Lock, and Ether Gate. In the use of Detect Illusion skill with 20% points as a base, and a 4 points per level up to a maximum of 100%. Okay. You may use Shamanic Dance at will. Shamanic Dance. Shamans can summon spirit allies performing a ritual dance. While dancing, the shaman takes a -4 penalty to armor class and cannot move, attack, cast spells, use items and special abilities, or perform any other activity. Each round while the shaman dances, there is a 35% base chance, +2 for each level of the shaman, that his spirit will answer the call, up to a maximum of 75%, level 20. Any summoned spirits will disappear if the shaman moves, stops dancing, or if the spirits leave visual range. Spirits grow in power as the shaman gains additional levels. At level 1, minor animal spirits, snake, fox, hound, up to 2 spirits at the same time. At level 6, major animal spirits, which is the bear, the panther, and the boar, up to 3 spirits at the same time. At 12, minor nature spirits, lesser air spirit, lesser earth spirit, lesser fire spirit, up to 4 at the same time. Level 18, major nature spirits, air spirit, earth spirit, fire spirit, up to 5 spirits at the same time. type of summoned spirit is randomly determined from all spirits available. Shamans at the shaman's level. For example, a level 12 shaman will summon either a minor nature spirit or a minor animal spirit, or a minor nature spirit, a major animal spirit, and a minor animal spirit. You cannot choose which one appears. The spirit will do their best to protect the shaman, but are not controlled directly. You also do not gain bonus spells per day from high wisdom. You cannot, your alignment is restricted to neutral good, true neutral, and neutral evil. You are not dual class or multiclass, and you are ineligible for any stronghold. This affects the Shadows of Arm campaign in Baldur's Gate 2. And your hit dice is D8. So, there was another mechanic in that one, okay. Let's see. Bard seems fun. Although I want to... I'm gonna, like, tinker a bit because I want to become a bit of a summoner. I'll have a look at the mage. Is it conjurer or is it... Oh, wild magic would be funny as hell. Specializes in... creating creatures and objects with system, yep. Yeah, I want to be a summoner. We shall be too neutral. No, we're not going through the neutral, the alignment sort of crap, it's silly. Right. 18 Constitution! Those are actually pretty good rolls. I think I need better intelligence, though. So that means I can cast level 6 spells. I think. Skills! Let's smack people with a stick. Hee. I think probably dart or sling would be better, but we'll go quarterstaff. Right, so don't worry about that one, don't need that. Wait, what the? Right, so what we're doing is find familiar, magic missile, and spook. Reflected image. Travel alongside him to perform all the actions and does so that if any... Okay. Why would he need protection from petrification? Let's see. So I would think either... Charm person would be funny. I don't know what these are. I think they must be the recommended ones. But we're picking up spells anyway. Oh, right, that's why. It's conjuration ones are those ones, right. Mage armor? Let's take it. Which spells? So I find familiar. Right, which one's gonna use? Those two. Right. I wish I could get closer, but I can't. This is as close as you're getting. Evil! Not silly. Evil! Silly. Evil! Yes, got shiny blue. You're not gonna see it anyway much, so... It's actually a lot more customization than you'd expect for a game like this, to be honest. Ooh! Maybe I'll take that.
All will die. Your life shall be mine. Death will come swiftly for you.
I know which one I'm gonna pick.
Go, go, go! Now you're going to be sorry! Who's in for it now? You don't stand a chance.
I shouldn't, but it's just funny to think it's there.
Your doom approaches.
Death to you all! Your life ends here. Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
All right.
You got this coming!
No, Robin Williams is in this.
Nobody else is gonna step up. Why not?
No, it's not.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Get over here. Feel my power. For justice. Follow me, and we will surely be victorious. Being a hero is hard work. Time to rest.
Of course, I'm picking Pete. Name. Oh no. I know. That. No, hold on. I'll give it a proper name. Go back one. Name. Right. Whew. Hold on. I've got a book somewhere. Let's see if my mate can chuck it somewhere stupid. Not gonna be long! Oh. Honestly. Might be helpful to find a name. Bum, 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 bum. Pardon. Alright, I found one. Lee. No. Let's see if I can find a proper one. So yeah, I was like, the joke idea was I'm gonna see if I can have a look at one of the gods' names, but I think that's a bit silly. It's gonna take me a while to work out, so Those are the Greyhawk ones, which are for the previous thing. Interesting. What's the... Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh. Still thinking, still thinking. It's hard coming up with a name. Especially when I know who the dude is. Right. I'll do that. So, in an adventure I'm doing at the moment in D&D, I have created a villain for them, who is, there we go, story mode. Party gains all the benefits of easy difficulty. They cannot die in combat. What?
Atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless,
give me more money, old man.
Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Interesting. Also, if you need to like read on, keep reading. It's sort of, yeah, it keeps going for a bit, but the writing sort of, the speaker, narrator, takes, well, he's quicker. But to read is going. Just keep going. It's coming. It's a coming. It's a coming. It's a coming. So yeah, I run a D&D group, very small. There's only like 2 other people playing. Where I've given them sort of a sort of villain that's a Cambion. They start at level 3 and they've sort of been gradually making their way up. And I gave it a couple of different names. The one that they heard the most was Roan, but I decided to spell it R-O-A-N. So, this is the story of the evil bastard. Right. Oops, wrong one. Pause, okay. Alright, action. I'm gonna see how this works. Oh, goodness, this takes forever. A rabbit! The way of... There we go. Right. So, using a controller. You can move freely. Oh, hold on. You can use the mouse. Mouse means that you can select stuff. I'm trying to think of how you select both.
Yes.
No, there is a way. Have I got both? No.
What can I do to help? You need me?
There we go. Right. L1 and R1. Those two, that gets them both.
At once.
I have a weapon! Hello! Hello! I have been told to advise you in negotiating with merchants, innkeepers, tavern owners, and the like. Is there anything I can tell you of such things? Teach me how to buy and sell things. On the store screen, items of sale are listed on the left of your inventory. Your own inventory is on the right. To buy or sell an item, select its name in the list. Select item icons are highlighted. To purchase selected items, select the buy button. If you can't afford anything, this button will be disabled. To sell inventory items, select sell. What? Most stores mark up prices on merchandise. If you sell something, you won't be able to buy it back for the same price. How honest of him. Teach me about renting rooms. When you're in town, you won't be able to sleep in the street. Instead, find an inn with rooms available. Select the room from the options shown. Then rent button to have your party rest there. The more luxurious the room, the more hit points your party will recover resting in it. But even the barest accommodation are superior to the first floor. Okay, teach me how to listen to rumors in the tavern. If you want to listen to people talk, you need to drink with them. Yarg! Choose a beverage of your choice from the list. Select buy and listen. Not everyone will say something worth hearing, but occasionally you might hear some tidbit that will turn into a quest you can complete. Nothing right now. Very well. Should you change your mind, I'll be waiting. Spooky. Hello. To go up and down or level indoors, approach a stairway or cover the cursor over it. If the stairs icons appears, the way is open. Press the cross button to leave the level. Doors? Click on the bloody door! Select the door you wish to open, and if it isn't locked, it'll open. How do I leave a building? If a building is the entrance or exit is unblocked, you can enter or leave by selecting the outer doorway. Highlight any entrance or exit, and an open doorway icon with an arrow pointing through it will appear. Right, it's a free room where you're just moving on sort of the stick. You use right on the D-pad. Left does something else. Up and down is zoom and unzoom. Oh, they got 12. Oh, right, yeah. On the easy mode. Well, story mode. How do I travel between areas on the world map? How do you even know that? To leave the area you're in, select the ground at the map's edge if you can reach it. The world map screen will appear, showing you all the locations you can travel to. Select destinations icon on the map, then travel. How do I pick up items off the ground? To loot items from fallen enemies, select the pile of goods they left on the ground. The window will show items you take. you can take on the left and your general inventory on the right. Select items, select icons of items you wish to pick up, and they will be transferred to your pack. When you loot an item, the list includes all items on the ground nearby. Selecting an item icon moves it to your backpack without needing to find the pile it comes from. How do I search for items and containers? To take items from chests or bookcases, select the container you wish to loot. A window will appear, showing all the container contents on the left and inventory on the right. Select icons of items you want to transfer to your backpack. Nothing right now. As you like, return to me when you need further instruction. Hello, sir.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Really? How many elven asses have you wiped? Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop. Have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee as per calendar keeps custom, don't you know? You always were a big kid at Winthrop. Gets funnier very nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not so often. So I feel like I'm gonna have to move it again. Just having a bit of fun with your friend. Them monks may be walking about with poles in their nevers, but you know you're always welcome here in my sight. Uriah did well by you, did he? He did. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks or a room? Sure, what do you have? Let's get some booze. I'm a mage, I don't have any reason to pick any of these up. Maybe a dagger, but I have a stick that'll hurt people in a pinch. And I also have a wabbit. That's a short sword. That's a katana. Bullets. See, they're stones. Let's get some booze in it. Wine. Okay, fine. Mead. Do you not have any? It's been really weird these past few months. Iron's been going bad. Falling apart almost as if you were rusting up to your reason. What I hear, most of it's bad iron, comes from mine at Nashkel. Can't trust those onion miners, probably some scheme they've come up with. Weird. Wine! Lots of trouble down in Nashkel. Monsters or some such are said to be killing the workers at Nashkel mine. Bad news to smiths or anyone that needs tools to make a living. Alright. Thanks, mate. I'm now a little bit drunk. Oh, it's locked. Sorry. Oh, these are posh people. Ignore them. Ignore them. Far be it out than
Hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Oh yes, I'm back with the hallowed halls of Candle Keep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Beragos was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're a Gorian sport, aren't you? My, you have come into your own. If you would permit an old man jealous of you to say so. I left an identify scroll with Tethril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. That was nice of him. Perfect. The star is closed. So, yeah, very simple, but there are like specific rules to it. Like, if you're gonna be like picking locks and stuff, make sure no one's looking.
At once.
Oh, sorry, you have to click on it. I'll go this way. Hello there!
Shall we continue your lessons?
I've been instructed to tell you about the basic mechanics of movement and time. Is there anything that you thought in there? Is there anything in that sort you would know more of? What? Took me more time to work out what the fuck he was saying than what he... I've been instructed to tell you about the basic mechanics of movement and time. Is anything in that sort you would know more of? Or if there is anything. It's just weird. Tell me pausing the game. Pressing options pauses the game, except in special circumstances such as cutscenes. This gives you time to reflect on your next move. Does it? Oh, okay. While the game is paused, you can plan party member actions, manage inventory, or even review spell descriptions. Pressing options again resumes gameplay as normal. Cool. Area map. Select the map in the action radial menu to visit current area's map. Well, what's the action radial menu? Nothing for now. And dialogue.
Yes. What could I do?
Damn, did it again.
You need me?
Zoom up. Zoom out. Up, in. Down, out. On the D-pad. So, that's the pause. That's the options button. Touchpad is main options. Other side? No. Oh yeah, I got that one. Trigger buttons. Trigger L2 is the party menu. Oh my god, look at that. Wabbit! Right. Did you catch that? Reorder, hold X. Hover a character portrait and hold the X button. Assign group, toggle party AI. Right. Okay. Other one. There we go. Radial menu. So we have area map, record, inventory. Record is like your stats. World map, record, inventory, mage spells, priest spells, journal, rest, area map. That is on the R2. Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Hey, have you seen a copy of my copy of History of Halra? Anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air and just east of here and... Oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. Alright. Tutor!
Shall we continue your lessons?
Nah, it's fine. I don't know what the fuck is a purple one. Purple circle appears around characters' feet if they are inaccessible. Okay. Right. So blue's... I think blue is talk. Green is a party member. Red is an enemy. Yellow is somebody who is neutral but still in combat. Or alerted to you. And purple is you can't touch them. That's purple. It is not the feet, but the aura surrounding them that is important. Return to me if you change your mind, and we shall continue your lessons. Oh, shut up. Come on, Wabbit. Hello, sir.
Hello, shall we continue your lessons?
Oh, we'll learn about those on the road. Fatigue, morale, boost, seize, poisons. I don't need any lessons right now. Then you are a fool. So just getting boring. Priest's quarters. Hello, sir. Bloody hell, I left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there, beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got more plans for you. What? Moo. Yeah, just press action and it detects everything. Unless you specifically go and, like, go into it like that. But you have to use like the D-pad to do that. And you don't need to. Come on, Wabbit! My book! Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you were... when you grin like that. Huh? Raising you has been hard on him, I know, but he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny even. You must be a very special child indeed to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. I have something I can sell, and I have 50 experience points. But unfortunately... wrong one. I am a mage! Also. Yeah, that's Godmode. Beat things to death with stick. That's the stat. You should not have those stats. You should not have 25 strength, but when you go onto the story mode, they always give you that. So you just beat everything to death with a stick. It's funny. Information. Conjurer level 20. Thaco -7. Whew. Base Thaco's 20. Right. So, base Thaco is 2 hit armor class at 0. In 2nd edition, they had armor classes, which started at 10 and then made its way down to 0. The idea is, Thaco, armor class 0, you then take off the score of the armor. So if you like 10 armor and you've got 20 as Thaco, then it means that you need a 10 or more on your dice roll. And the dice roll itself, not sort of like, oh, I've got additions and pluses and stuff. Unless you had a weapon, but then your Thaco goes down anyway. Why am I teaching people 2nd edition? Just go and speak to a tutor. Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though, being sick and all. I need to get one of them potions, alright, down top of Hall. He stayed up drinking last night and got hold out of bed to man the gates early this morning, so I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewheres. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to go in here. Come on, Wabbit. Help, Wabbit. Oh, goody, goody. I've gone and found you first. You are the Ward of Gorion, no doubt. I don't recognize you. Who are you and what are you doing here? Oh, my is unimportant, but who you are is very much so. I apologize for this dirty bit of business, but I must seek your death. A pity, I know. But it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount to me. I killed you myself, and I need not share credit with anyone. What? Okay. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully I hit it, otherwise I have to smack him with a stick. Go! Oh, sorry, wrong one. Go! Oh, fine after some... What was that? Pointed the magic missile! Alright. Rabbit, you were no help at all! Wait. It's my gold now. Damn. Someone wishes me dead. Gorion is right to think me are no longer safe here, though I have no idea someone would want to cause us harm. Roan? You cut yourself above your brow there. What is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. Oh, Parder, there was a man in there. He smelled like the stables and he tried to touch me. It was horrible. Sorry. It sounds more believable. Hurry then, child. Equip yourself at the inn and go join Gorion on the steps of the library. I sensed something like this might happen. Who the fuck are you? Right, let's go get the boozy guy. So, rumours, you can get rumours from clerics as well. If you don't want to get drunk, go to a cleric and give them donations. Watch her. Right, they'll probably have the same dialogue because that's how it works. John Dollar. Hey there, Roan. I see you're up early this day. Well, your father Gorion has asked me a strange favour. Seems like he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be the teacher. So I hope you brought your staff with you. Hostile creatures have red circles around their feet. Pressing cross button. Wow! Well, I might... Okay. Right, so yeah, as it showed in there, right, so you press the cross button or the X button on the face pad, and it will allow you to attack things, right? Essentially, cross is action. It does any action which is like the baseline thing. Spells and stuff you have to like pause and, yeah. Bonk! You did a good job, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father will be proud. You should go talk to Gate Warden if you want some experience in fighting in a group of people. You can find it yourself here. Out there, it can be pretty important to know how to fight with allies at your side. Okay. What? The rabbit does acid damage! Ah! Hello there? Hold on. God. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday. Already. Oh, shit, get in there! Okay. Oh, God! Right, let's start smacking. Rabbit, get to it! Yarg! Smack with stick! Bad dogs. So yeah, it also auto-attacks. Like, if there's any combat, it'll just... Get to it. I don't think that's all of them, is it? It is! Oh, a ring. Look, man, if he's going to force me to do this crap, when he's got cats who could do it, I'm going to rob him. Cheeky git. Bloody hell. What a bloody idiot. Why are you leaving so many of these boxes unlocked? I have a spoopy rabbit. Yes! Kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle, unlike anything this world has ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place. To the pub! I can get drunk again. Yay! No mistress for today, sir. No, the week before that, I was in Neveril. Was that before or after it fell? You what? No belief of that, mate. I don't think you saw the fall of casters. Nope, we're not going that way yet. Hole! Hole! I kid. Work late this morning. Left my sword in the barracks. Going on duty. I'm gonna get it for me. It's in the chest at the foot of the bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before Gate Warden catches me without it. You also find an antidote there. Drappin needs one for old Nessa. Uh-oh. Soon be gone, will ya? Aye, Gorion asked me to teach you about... Oh, it's about finding out some mass combat before you leave. Can I pique your interest in it, Rowan? Yes, Gate Warden, I would appreciate that. Even though I'm looking for Gaunt's relevant for me mate's sword. Good then, child. 'Tis one thing to maintain control of yourself in the heat of battle. Quite another to maintain one's authority or a group. I've asked all the illusionists to run through a few simulations for you down in the storage cellars. Just follow me this way and I'll unlock the door for you. Very well. This way? Okay. Rowan, the gate warden, asked me to prepare a little going away party for you. Bit of a mass combat practice is in order. I believe. Well, I'll make a little simple for you. Canvas, Modane, Arcanus, Data, and Osprey. Spray. Sorry, couldn't help it. Are all going to join your party. You will have complete control over them, same as you will with anyone else who might join you in your coming travels. Once they've all joined your party, I'm going to summon several illusions of common monsters you might encounter outside the safety of this keep. These illusions will attack the party, and it will be up to you to issue the necessary orders to dispose of them. Remember, these creatures are illusions, and they won't be able to hurt you. Try your best to kill them. However, try your best to kill them, however, because in the real world, pain, harm, and even death may be far more real. Some of your comrades will have magic items, such as potions and wands. You'll have to equip these in the quick slots of the characters who have them. Some of them will also have spells. You can cast these during the battle. Remember, even rogues and warriors can benefit from a good understanding of these more arcane forms of combat. Every so often, I will ask you if you had enough. If you have, then I shall teleport you back outside. If you wish to continue practicing, however, then I shall create some more illusions for you to fight. Are you ready? Good. Here we go. Charge! Good! Work him over, stick! Get him! Any more? Oh, sorry, that was bad. Any more? Ooh. Have you had enough yet? If you're ready to go, I'll teleport you back outside. I think I've had enough. Just take me outside. Okay then. Once I teleport you outside, you're not going to be able to get back in here again. This is for your own protection, as the illusions I use can sometimes be dangerous. Oh yeah, you tell me that afterwards. Dick. Right, let's go find... Oh, right, I forgot about that. Using the other stick. Wand of the Heavens gives you control of the map. What's in here? Still weird to have... Oh, what's his name? It's like... Is it Steamboat Pete? No, it's not, is it? It's, what's his bloody name? But anyway, like, the first rival Mickey had. Primarily known as the main sort of rival of him. Ooh, let's have a look in here. Is this the barracks? No, it's not. Here, there. You're Groin's little whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. Don't look so dangerous to me. And what business is that of yours? I'll make it my business. If not, please. Just thought I'd have me look at you for myself before I put the blades down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. Just a little street trash, they say, but I'll show 'em. Okay, sir. I'm going to have to apologize for the smack. Whack! Sorry, you kind of exploded. Ooh, I have a dagger. 'Cause 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 'c Yeah, right, there seems to be blood on you. Yeah, it's someone else's. Ah! do, 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 do. What do you want?
Something on your mind?
I heard shouting, Rowan. Are you alright? He's dead, whoever he was. He learned to move a knife. Karen, what is happening to this place? It's not this place, child. It's you they're after. Gorian's waiting for you at the steps of the central library and wants you to go to him as soon as you have bought what you need in. Oh, Rowan. I've been a your tutor for so many years that only at this moment have I come to doubt my teachings have been enough. Go to grind, child. It's safe for you here no longer. Bitch. Hi. Thankfully quiet here today, as usual. Yeah, there are problems outside, though. Sort of like an iron shortage. Right. Well, it lets me in. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Oh, it's this one. Yay! Hold on. Let's talk to Fuller. Aaron's, yeah, actually, I need a quarrel crossbow bolts if you could get some and win from at the end. Reimburse you. Very well. There'll be a few more coins, so if you can stop giving me that look. Alright. I have more jobs to do. Yeah, Now we can nearly finish wondering what sure is a dude. We go round and round again, this is all you have to do. I have acid rabbit. I'm sorry, the fact that your first summon is a rabbit that does acid damage. Good job, Bioware. Look! I went, Rob. Good to see you again. As any other I could lay eyes on. Make yourself comfortable as you will. If you wish anything, just ask. Right. Crossbow bolts, wasn't it? Sell sword! Right, sell the gem, sell the ring. Warhammer might be useful for someone. Sell the daggers, really. Crossbow bolts, right? I'm looking for crossbow bolts. Boots! Yay. This is like one quiver. That's how they wanted, wasn't it? Where is it? Oh, you can't sell bolts, can you? That's why. Hold on. Where is it? Inventory. Do I have a quiver? Yay! Bum. Most stuff you use the action for. I should have quick items, but I don't. I usually put like quick items on to sort of make up space. No, my strength should not be plus 14. They've done that so that it's easy to like waltz through. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I still have to go to. I'll come in here and do this. There's a guy called Il something. Red person. Where is he? Dude! Dude! Don't go any further that way. Hey, where's the guy? He's not this way. I don't know where he is. He's not that guy. That's a watcher. Can we see anyone else over here? No, right. What the bloody hell is he? I was wondering about, I just don't know where he is. Hello? There we go. Firebeard sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well. Return this scroll to him. Then you must hurry and speak with Gorion. He's waiting for you on the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of greatest urgency. No, girl! I'm surprised that Stuffield Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle snuck off. There, that old fiddle-faddle I snuck off too. Old Puff-Guts Windfrog was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for stories today? No, I can tell. No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? Hold on, we'll have to move that thingy. Give me a second. This is weird. Hey ho. Camera options. Move. I guess that's better. I can't see what's going on though, so I'll have to move the camera eventually. Right! Hey up! It's down there now. Might be better than the weird thingy I'm usually doing. Oh, can I shuffle? Right. I am sorry, child, but I am not to tell anyone what I am doing. I must go. You should not hurry about either. Winthrop will want the bed turned down after you're done with the stables. If you say so. You sure picked up a lot from old Gorion. He never tells it straight neither. Good luck on your trip. I mean, good luck with whatever you're doing. Wait, what do you know of my journey? Gorion has said little to me and less to anyone else. Oh, I know. The stick in the mud that he is. He's all worried about nothing. Nothing, I'm sure. Better go now, because you've got a long ways to travel. Not that I would know, especially since I didn't peek at old Mr. G's private letters. No, sir. I better go now. Bye-bye. Oh, well. Oh, I got your sword. So, yes, wait. Yeah. That Gloria is so full for trying to bring you up, right? You tell him I said so, too. I didn't know any better. I say this all the time. It's all iron, Christ. It's the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 pieces. Here's 10 gold pieces. Get out of here. I want Chewy. Alright. I'll finally give you like characteristical, the character's ideal thoughts on that. You're a wonder, you are. Stick with me, we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me, we'll probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor, though, as I hear that bandits out there just soon kill you as look at you, get it off your back. Sure up this old Iron Christ business is wrapped up soon. I wish I was better at reading. Ba-da-lam bum 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 ba-da-lam bum bum I have a rabbit. I don't need anything else. I have a rabbit. Is it the barracks? Is that? Yeah, it is. Hey, dude.
At once.
There you are. Oh, money grubber. Put a few coins in your purse. Hey. And that's 10's not bad. So they'll give me a lousy 10 gold. 15, cheeky git. Right, let's go find Gorion, I guess. I think that's everything. Dad! I mean Gorion!
I am glad I have found you.
Winnie the Pooh? This is very unnerving, I know. But you must trust me. It's very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. What could possibly harm us here? This place is a fortress and guarded beyond measure. Candlekeep is indeed a formidable obstacle for Nerdwalls, but it is not insurmountable. No matter how thick the mesh, at least one mosquito always finds its way through. No, my child, we must leave as soon as possible, for our safety and for that of our friends. I'm ready to go right now.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the friendly army.
Just going for a drink.
Khalid and Jaira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourselves.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know I am here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
Sorry, I forgot.
That way, old man. Cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Let you read. I'll let you read. Down there. I'd have to move my thing.
Hey, it's me, Emily.
Ah! Run away! Go! Ah! Go! Go! Oh God, no! Ah, man! Sorry, I followed you. I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. They're any decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion and I am so sorry. I kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion didn't even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it. Might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not going to let you wander around here alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you to you say otherwise, I will. Okay, apparently I now have a girlfriend. Well, a busy day for me today indeed. Strange noise throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more respectable than the last two I met, though. I met a stranger. My name's Colsid. You saw two people in the wood? I was told to meet some friends at the Friendly Arm Inn. Perhaps the ones you met are one and the same. Doubt these are the ones you seek. They do not seem the friendly type, and far afield of the inn. You wish to meet them? I left not a moment ago. Just up the road. You'll have to pass them anyway if you wish to go to the Friendly Arm. There's a crossroads away to the east, and the inn is north of that. Thanks for your time. I shall be on my way. Very well, as they say. Right. Just need to do something else now. Nope, not that one. There we go. That's triangle for the area map. It shows you the walkable area there. Or at least what's available on the map access. Oop, nope. Circle, cancel. Square does the actions. Oops, sorry. And details. It says there. You can pause and impose. You can triangle to get to the map. Don't do that because that gives you a map label. Don't need that. Right, so we're going this way. We're off. My twisty rabbit's still with me. Come on, twisty rabbit. Are we going? Yes, we are. Sorry. We're going the right way. No! Dorian was the only one who... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's always weird. Yeah. I think it's a new thing for the game specifically, but yeah. Let's have a look at what they had then. What? I can't use the identify spell? What the fuck? Hold on, can I? I can't learn it, and I can't put it on quick items. Bloody hell. Hold on, I think I know what I'm doing now. I think. Yeah. Belt. Identify with a... No! Right, so yeah. These stack in tens. She has magic missiles for some reason. And arrows. But not a lot of arrows for some reason. So, there's a short bow as well. I can't use a short bow though. I cannot use a short bow. Yeah, there it shows like at the top as well. Can't use it. Why can't I use divination? Right, okay. So this is what happens when you use the Skulls of Magic, is that there are certain skulls you can't use. I just found it very bizarre that that's the case for that one. Let's have a look up. Right, record. Boo. No one. Up at the top. Oh, right, sorry. Invulnerable. A mage creates advantages. Disadvantages. You may not use divination spells. You receive 15% penalty when inscribing scrolls of other schools. You have to at least be have 15 constitution. Yep, I've got that. Alright, back to the path then. I'll forget someone else to identify this bloody thing. Dun, dun, dun. Why do I need it identifying? I don't know. Follow the path just in case. Mundrun.
company be toil enough as is.
Hello there, kid. Rather a strange place to be wandering, ain't it? My companion has something to say to you.
Montalon, you are so aggravating. Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
A child wandering the wilderness! Son, surely you must be none too bright to be travelling these roads. And you look a bit scuffed, too. Fine pair of troubles all your own. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. I'd be grateful for any assistance. Nothing to fear from these simple potions, and I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. The fuck? Just like all good people. As payment, you would go thus to Nashville. It's a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances have been concerned about iron shortage. Specifically, where to lay the blame in the matter. You would be useful, though. I'll not hold it to you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gaskell, I believe. Your conscience be your guide. I would join with you, but I must meet someone first. Perhaps you'll go with me? We've precious little time, but it's best to travel accompanied. I will go with you. You owe us for the time, though. What an asshole. Who the fuck are you? Binkos! Sorry, chum, but I can't stop to chat. There's been another caravan raided northeast of Beragos. An utter report of these dire straight to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done. Where the fuck was he coming from? I'm stuck on a wall. Come, rabbit. Eat! Wait. Where'd the road go? Oh, there it is. We shall go to the place. So go Friendly Arm and Baragost. What the fuck? I never remember it being this small. Olgoth's Beard. Destination unreachable.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must...
Oh no! Dogs! Kill all the dogs! Did you just punch one to death? Okay.
At once.
Ambush!
Oh, there, Wonder. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Oh there, Wanderer. Stay there. Okay. It's been nigh unto 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Travelling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? A fair bit desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the front of the army? I was told I might meet some friends there. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that my friends shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee. Though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. But I have wasted too much of thy time, and said too much already. I shall take my leave, and wish thee all the best. The f*** was that? Right, look at inventories. We don't have these scroll. Yeah, because you're stupid. Right, so the buttons left and right allow you to move from person to person. The only person who can use it is the one in yellow. The belt of the antipode. The what? Trimmed in the fur of a polar bear, the sturdy belt is tooled with images of blue moons and white ice flows. The wearer is immune to all cold base effect, but suffers double any fire damage. I like pretty belt. Ah, of course you do. The coast way, Friendly Arms into the north, Baragos to the south, Lions Way west of Candlekeep. I'm gonna just shop. Wait, what? Thought there's less damage than the... Okay, short sword's better. Right. Well, just in case. What about the warhammer? I can use a warhammer. So he's a fighter thief, that's a necromancer. And you have a stick. Realistically, you could do with a bow as well, but to keep to the sword. I have a million daggers. Oh, Gorian's scroll, I forgot to read this. Let's read it now. My friend Gorian, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold. Certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proven increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than to leap of faith. We've done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not in good conscience let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon. I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from the travellers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. I don't know why I'm looking that way. I'm talking to them. Can't you see? So yeah, I'll try and swap it around a bit. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. You can copy it, and then you can chuck it. I don't know where it goes. Newt copied. Chuck. Destroy the evidence! She has armor now, because she's a thief. And that makes no sense. What does that do? Oil of speed. Oil increases the movement and combat capability of the imbiber. Doubles movement rate and grants +1 on an extra attack per round. Wow. Let's go. Hello. If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There are beasties about with better hearing than we. You, what should we worry in this area? Round here? Oh, wouldn't worry yourself too much unless you're brainless and charge everything you see. Mostly gibelins, but they aren't too much of a hassle. Fair bow and a good sword arm should handle one. And maybe two. More with mage or cleric back up. Wolves have become a bit more predatory lately. Think it's because more people are hunting for their food. Soon as how the Iron Charge took away their normal livelihoods. A hungry wolf is a nasty thing, and I wouldn't travel without a group if I were you. We have a group. Friendly arms in. What? Bing. It should take 8 hours to get there. 8 hours later. Ooh. Dun da 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 dun dun da dun. Safe. Oh my dear friend. Welcome to the friendly arm. I trust you know the rules of conduct we're in. There are rules. What kind of rules? Perhaps rules is a touch too formal. It is unwritten, but accepted that while herein, you'll act with the utmost of civility to all other guests. This is a neutral ground, and all grievances are left at the gates. If grievances come in, then you'll go out. Enjoy your stay. Oh shit. Well, I've got assassins going after me. Not going to be a problem, is it?
Hi, friend.
Ah! God! Help me! Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the friendly arm? Nothing much. Just road-worn travellers, looking for a place to rest. I see. Plotting me my being forward, but you've been preparing of someone I've been looking for. About your height, they were. Same style of dress, thereabouts. I dare say you seem the spitting image of them. Might you have travelled from Candlekeep by any chance? I may have visited there on occasion. What of it? Oh, nothing really. I'm just looking for someone from the region. You wouldn't happen to be named Roan by any chance? Never heard of that name before. Sorry. Really? I would beg to differ. You fit the description. So I think it would be safe to assume you are the one I seek. Don't move. I have something for you. Ah! God! Kill him! Oi! What the fuck? The guards are hitting him as well. I must apologise. There is to be no fighting or stealing within the sight of the walls of the friendly arm. Aggressors will be punished to the full extent of frontier law. Okay, thanks. Where's his thingy? Give me his thingy! Thank you. Letter, armor, magic, missile, burning hands, quarterstaff, gold. I might be able to learn something about this place. Wrong one. Might be able to learn something wrongin', about this place. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Roan, the foster child of Gorion, last seen in the area of Candlekeep. This person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deeds shall receive no less than 200 gold coins. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. Can I learn this spell? It's a conjure. I've got that already, haven't I? Burning hands is a lovely spell. I copied it. Right. Yeah, mate. You keep your dagger, but I think a stick would be good too. Why do you think a stick would be good? Just a hunch. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. He had a longsword on him. Why did he have a longsword on him? Yeah, I think it's about time we went to bed. Actually, we haven't yawned yet. Wow.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Thank you. What do you mean these past few months? The roads are crawling with brigands and bandits are every scrap of... Bandits are for every scrap of iron you got on you. Surely you must have fled some on your trip. Last you came on the West Road, that is. Why is West Road still open? If there's ever a book shortage, that road's Candlekeep will be the most dangerous of them all. I assure you. Oh, these folks are after a meal, so they'll stick in mainly to the larger trade routes. Between Baldur's Gate and, guess what? Is there smack dab in the middle of it all. Oh. Some dude just walked up to me and said, this place is shit. And you are?
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
I think you're mistaken me for someone else.
Then why do you bother me? Be gone.
Fuck you, then. Well. Oh, look at these fucks and tankards saying churches no mercy for honest drunkards and government. Whatever could be wrong with your fucking tankard? That we made of iron, yet depend on that weight of the sin's meagre offerings. The handle breaks on me tankard to spill this rat spit in ale into me lap. Nessie, get me another one. Nessie.
I hope
hello,
our
Nessie.
establishment's to your liking.
Welcome to the Friendly Armin. Looks like you had a rough journey. This place is a fortress, while the security. Bentley wanted the inn to be a safe haven for all sorts of travellers. Anyone can stay here, but we don't tolerate any troublemaking within these walls. Did Bentley build this place? It's so solid. It's been here forever. Oh, no. No. Bentley and Gallina didn't build the inn. They found it. They were part of an adventuring party, not unlike your own. In the first few years following the time of troubles, when all the gods were walking the surface of our world, the inn was actually the hold of a powerful undead priest of Baal. The fuck? The god of murder. With the evil cleric weakened by the death of his god, Bentley and Gallina were able to destroy him once and for all, thus laying claim to his troubled fortress. Why would they call it the Friendly Arm? They must have a lot of stories to tell. I'm sure they do, but this inn is their life now. And they don't like to dwell on the past. You're as likely to get a tale out of them as you are to get a tooth from the mouth of a hen. What a pleasure meeting you, however, and I do hope you enjoy your stay. Alright, Nessie, thank you. Sorry, Ralph, I couldn't get you beer. I was actually kind of curious as to what the hell they were talking about. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Hello.
Calm yourself, dear. Proceed carefully.
Something about you is familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of a sage I know, but by the name of Gorian. Sorry, I really apologize for that. It is almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Jahira, mind your manners. This must be the child that Gorian wrote of so often. We are old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. That he would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorian often said he was worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians, if you should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companion should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled. Help you find your lot in life. It would be fitting last service for Guardian, though we should first go to Nashkel. Kelly and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening all the night at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gaskell. I'm already going to Nashville. My current companions wish to visit there as well. Indeed. Interesting. In that case, I think we should definitely travel as one. You can never be too careful about the dangers of the open road, wherever they might spring from. I think that's really a good time to end the stream in about 2 hours-ish. So we'll pause it there. Save the game under a new save. And we shall call it not chapter 1. What the? Alright, okay. Roan. I can put an E in it, but never mind. Anyway. So we'll leave it tonight. So, lights dimmed, camera gone fuzzy. There we go. As I often do, I will say thank you for watching. I'm always grateful for any time given. And just remember, all time is precious and appreciated. Until next time, take care. See ya. Maybe next Saturday, who knows. But I am sort of building to Night Rain. I'm going to be playing that, so I might stream it. Possibly on the day, but it's probably going to be after work. So, round about same time. Anyway, as I said, take care. See ya.